Good morning, guys. Eugene here from Genius Trader. Welcome to yet another weekly Forex forecast for the week ending 19th February 2021. All right, guys. This week I'm going to be discussing the USD CAD, Euro USD, USD Swiss franc, gold, GBP USD, USDJPY, as well as Australian dollar USD. All right, the first one obviously is the USD CAD. Gonna be obviously sharing the pivot point for this week, as well as important areas that um, you should focus on. So as we can see here, we've got a momentum that's bearish, and for some reason I feel like we're gonna get a break below this important zone here finally at 126,600 zone. Well, I wouldn't sell at the moment, but if we get a break below and a retest and it holds, then yeah, then that's when I can jump in and sell all the way down to 126, which is about 60 pips from the current price action or from the current price. But yeah, we actually bought the Euro USD as well as the AUD USD, and the Pound USD last week, as I had mentioned on the previous video. So I don't think that you can, want to, you should, what you call this, you should, risk also selling the USD CAD because the pivot point is at 128,800. So if it does not break here, it might, just start jumping up. But to 128.8, I don't think it's gonna reach, this week. But it can play on the zone, maybe, start ranging or something like that. But at the moment, we just let it be and, focus on better opportunities. There's always better opportunities out there on the Forex market. The Euro USD, I had mentioned on, I think it was Thursday, that it had retested here the 12800 zone, and we bought in again. Obviously, we bought lower, at 119,600, some around here, 119,600, 119,700 in the premium channel. And last week, on the pub, on the the normal channel, the public channel, we actually bought here. I actually mentioned that we should get a break above 12800 and a retest, which is exactly what happened. And now we in profit. You can actually move in your stop losses if you haven't already, and let the pair ride. But as far as I can see this pair going, 120 1.23 500 would be my target, you know, my short-term target for now. And should I see that we're breaking above it and going even higher, then I will hold some of my position all the way to 125 and 126 possibly. The USD Swiss franc, oh, the pivot point for the Euro USD, um, would be selling from 123. So we're just gonna have to wait for the pair to go all the way to 123 500, still the same as last week. Then this is our pivot point. That's what you're gonna sell. We don't know if it's gonna reach this week, next week, or whenever. We just have to be patient and wait for that zone to be reached. And the USD Swiss franc has broken, below this key area at 89,300 or 89,280, and it's holding on this trend line here. As long as I think we're just going to see some sort of a pullback, a retest, and a break below this resistance, this trend line, and that's acting currently as support, and maybe a retest again below it. Then that's when I can look into selling the pair, all the way to possibly 0.877, all the way down here. But for now, I'm just gonna watch it and see what happens. But then, like I said, if it just goes and retests this 100, which is 0.89280, and break below this trend line, retest, then yes, it's a definite sell. The gold, oh, and the USD Swiss franc, the pivot point for this week, it's actually buying at 0.88 zone, which is here, 0.881, which is around here, buying all the way, higher. But it might just get here, you know, retrace, which you, excuse me, which will be our, buy zone. So we're just gonna, it's just gonna go up a bit high, um, get to the zone maybe again, 0.89, and continue down. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere higher, but or this trend line here, might act as resistance should it get to 0.88100. So it might just go retest it, then continue down. So it's just going to be a short-term buy. And next one on the table is gold. With the gold, we just shoot straight for the pivot point. This week's pivot point would be 1783. So it's gonna be down here on 1783 here. So we're just gonna wait for this commodity to come down here, then buy it all the way up. And the pound USD, the cable, as mentioned last week, we were, last week, when I was doing this video, this weekly video, this pair was actually, breaking higher the 100 zone, which is the most important zone. It was around here, and then it retested with these two candles, which was a signal for buy. And if you did that, then you should be in good profits, and you should move in your stop losses, to break even or even higher on this zone, because I don't think this pair is gonna be coming down anytime soon, because it looks like it has it is breaking even higher. If you can check here, it's breaking above this channel. Let me see. If you can check here, uh, we still have some headroom to go until it actually touches the resistance. So for now, 140, 144, or 142 would be your resistance somewhere up here. So I don't see it coming down anytime soon, but anything can happen on the forex market. So just be aware. I don't think it's a good time to buy, because you already bought on the zone here last week when it was breaking higher. The USDJPY, wait, we need to first mention the pivot point for the pound USD, which is one, which is selling at 138 um 668, which the pair has already crossed 138.6 somewhere here, and the pair has already broken above it. So uh for now, I don't see any momentum that's coming in, for selling this pair. We're just gonna, I think, sit it out, or if you want to sell it, then have a tight stop loss. But your nearest support or your nearest key area, it's 137,660. So if you're selling here, just make sure that you take your profit here or on this trend line here. Maybe it's gonna come here, bounce, then continue higher. Bounce here, continue higher. The USDJPY, our pivot point is at 105,700, which is around here. And you know, only like this pen, you can see here, obviously it's inversely proportional with the gold, but you can see here it has broken up a key area, the 100 zone, and it has retested, and it's like sort of moving higher. But because of the USD has pressure, I don't see it going all the way up. But I can definitely bet on a crash, um, even if I wait for it to get to the pivot point, or if it breaks below the zone and continue down, then that's when I can be interested in it. Obviously, we sold higher on the zones here, and we're holding the pair with profit. But whatever happens now, you know, we'll see. Because like we're not gonna even lose the we hit a few take profits already, and we're just holding the remainder of the position. And what I want to see is a break below here and continuation to the downside. But if it does not happen, it's not a train smash. We already made our money there. The AUD USD has broken out, above this channel, tried to retest, but it never really touched the trend line. Continued higher, broke above this one, and now it's on a key. It has broken on a key area, and I believe it might reach the 78,200 zone, um, and even higher. Because if you can see here, you can see that we broke on a very strong channel, um, and a channel like this obviously signals a move higher. For example, here you see like it just went down, 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 broke above, then continued for days and weeks. So the same thing can happen here. We can see the AUD reach as high as 0.80 and 0.82 zones. As I had mentioned, obviously, yeah, I said we must buy. I think it was around here at 77 300 zone, and we currently in profits. You can move your stop loss into you know profits and let it ride to let it ride higher. Let's see how far it can get. And that's all for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to to my channel and keep watching for more content and profitable trades. Thank you, Eugene. Signing out. Bye.